Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Oh, let me turn the music a little bit here. Oh, there I am. What's going on, everyone? My camera's still a little bit crap. No, it looks fine. We're good where we are. Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? You got the Kingdom Hearts music playing for our good old boy Key. Oh, whoops, spoiler alert. That's who's the guest today. Hold on. Let me just finish putting these out real quick. I gotta wait for everyone again here. What's going on, Ali? I see our guest is here as well as the Glookster. What's going on? What's going on? Alright, don't mind me. I'm just putting this all out here real quick. There we go. Much better. Okay. I'll just leave that there as is. Do what you will for the stream. I'll wait for everyone to hop in here real quick here. I don't want to keep Key waiting any longer though, so let me make sure I have everything set. I should. Yes, I think I do. Yeah, I do. I gained a follower yesterday. That's cool. Nice. See, half the time I don't even know if the days I usually do stream, I don't. Also, by the way, I shave, chat. This looks kind of it could be better. The Rechain of Memories version of Destiny Islands is so calm and peaceful. I wouldn't know. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna bet half this episode's gonna be Key yelling at me for not playing Kingdom Hearts. But it does make me want to play it more. That's very true. So I'll wait for everyone to hop in here for a minute. I just want to make sure the music's all good. Volume should be okay. Listening to it right now. Ah, shit, you're right. But we're set. Okay. I'll put this on Instagram too. Just so I can do this super quickly. I'm going to put another song on real quick. We'll do Professor Layton's theme. This is kind of not related to Kingdom Hearts, but I want to do this super quick. Maybe this will spawn Fahad in here. Okay. Battery, boom. It's already hot in here, chat. I accidentally ran the heater in the house. Alright, here we go. Ready to watch this. What's going on? It's time for the SKYCAST and our host. Wait, I'm the host. With me, Night Sky. I got the Phillies hat on tonight. Tonight we have our special friend Key, aka Key at Time 15. He'll be on the SKYCAST tonight, so if you have any questions for him, anything Kingdom Hearts related, all that good stuff, click that link right here. We'll see you in a second. Get ready for a fun episode. Peace. Ugly as hell. I'm with Key. I'm out. No! It's Professor Layton. This is great music. Don't discredit that. SKYCAST episode 3. Okay, and then we get the link. Twitch.tv/nightsky02. And then for good measure, do Sky promotions. Okay, upload it now. Sweet. No, don't leave me. Alright, since this song is done, we'll get started right away. Or since everything here's fine. Sanctuary is probably my favorite Kingdom H song. There's a new way. That's a good song. It's like SpongeBob, right? Got the Phillies hat on tonight too, FYI, in case no one realized it. I got curved the brim a little bit more too. Oh, you know what? Now I'll ask you when he gets there. Should I switch hats? I think this is a good hat though. I'll leave it on. So I'll leave it on for now. Okay. Carotada's a gem. Oh, true. I've been on a SpongeBob mood lately, binging the show, bringing the soundtrack. Binging the soundtrack, playing the games. Good on you. The games! Oh yeah, you're telling me that. Bro, all that SpongeBob. Oh, SpongeBob's good though. I won't lie to you about that. Oh wait, you can kind of see our names up there already. Oops. We're not there. There's no one in call waiting right now. Alright. So this song ends, we'll get right to it. Are we all good to go? I think we are. Make sure you guys share this out the stream. Click the link. All that good stuff. Post notifications are out. What the heck am I looking at right here? I'm not looking at it. Alright, well anyway, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn off my camera here for a moment because you're going to listen to a deep, dark voice for a second. So check this shit out. 3, 2, 1, if I turn this off. Oh, look, I'm gone, but you can still hear me. That's perfect. But alright, let me go ahead and turn on this real quick here just so that we can see something looking a little bit nice. And if I unmute here too, and if you still hear me talking, that means nothing is happening at all. Nothing at all. But if I do this in 3, 2, 1. Wow, there we go. There is something on screen now. Woohoo! Chat, it's Key!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you doing?
That chat looks horrible. Hold on, I think I know why. You know what? I'm just going to put you... In the spirit of being scuffed, I'm just going to put it... Right... Where should I put it, Key? I'll let you decide if you're looking at the stream.
Why not just put it over my face, man? I mean,
yeah, there you go. We can do that.
Here.
Yeah, here. We'll put it right here. This actually looks pretty fine. I'll leave it there for now.
Right.
All right. Well,
Okay.
not scuffed for nothing, but ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Key to the SKYCAST live edition of the podcast. Welcome, welcome, Key. Glad to have you here.
Good to be here, man. Finally made it. I feel like it's been a while since you did the SKYCAST.
It has.
For the first time, you know. I think I was one of your first guests there too. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know Luke was first out of everyone, and then I did like all of, like the Rolling N10 members at that time, and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't even remember how long our episode was, but it was. Yeah, I think I used to do like 20-minute episodes at a point, or maybe even a little bit more. But we just kind of talked about Kingdom Hearts and content. Good old stuff.
Well, I mean, what else is there to talk about, man?
Exactly, right? Good times, great times. So. Yeah. Welcome everyone. Glad to see everyone here. We'll get more people in throughout the night. Also, by the way, as a quick reminder, feel free, the chat can also ask some questions to Key or me here, preferably Key, because I feel like you guys see me enough already. So please ask Key any questions you got.
Yeah, no, this is mine now. This is mine now.
Great. Yeah, I need someone to take over. But no, welcome. So Key is right, everyone, alluding to us being lifetime, not lifetime, but it feels like lifetime friends at this point.
It might as well be.
Yeah.
Like, if we're being real, come on.
Because we met on.
I saw you go from little boy to a man.
Ah, true. No, it's true. Both sides here too. Like it's crazy to think, like, a couple of years ago we were technically still kids in a sense, So it is really cool to see that. Obviously, we've been making big strides in life. We'll get more on that later too as we talk about it. But no, I'm seriously glad you're here, dude. Welcome.
I'm happy to be here, man. Like I said, it's been a while since the original SKYCAST, so I'm interested to see what kind of crazy improvements and other stuff we can get into all these years later in the SKYCAST live edition.
I don't know about improvements. That's kind of a tall order for me. Well, no, that's a lie. This is a live edition, so we don't have the luxury of being in a recorded setting. So this time we actually have to, I don't know, be mindful of what we say. Not that we said anything bad before. No. But we are live. We are in front of a live studio audience. We gotta be able to think quickly on the fly, while also making sure that we're still having a fun time either way. So I think that's the biggest improvement that we have. And I'm not scuffed. Shut up. Nothing about this is scuffed at all. Luke has no idea what he's talking about.
No, this is the night to non-scuffed casts.
Yeah, there we go. If I was gonna if I was gonna rebrand, I think that's what I would rebrand to, is the Night Sky Not Scuffed podcast, something like that, something along those lines. I feel, who knows, but the
Night Scuffed podcast.
Ooh, that could work actually. Well, I feel like someone already is using the word scuffed for their podcast. Who cares though? I don't care.
Dude, there's like a podcast for everything. You're gonna run out of names in the dictionary for podcasts eventually. You know?
That's true. What if there's one called the Dictionary Podcast, where all they do is they go through the dictionary each episode and they just talk about a word. Like literally every single episode is every word in the dictionary.
That'd be interesting, but I feel like I'd actually hate that. I'd hate to sit through that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, guys! We're getting into season 2. We're getting into the bees.
Oh my god. That actually would be a nightmare. Now that you mention it, I feel like there are a lot of podcasts that only like a couple of them, in my opinion, are just are listenable. I guess is a good way to put it. But like some of them, like they make sense. Sometimes there are people who either they're on like TV shows and they do their own podcasts, or sometimes it's like players or even like musicians or whatever. A lot of video game podcasts out there too, right?
Right. Remember when N10 had a podcast? That was great for a while.
What's that? There's no N10 logo here in my screen at all. I'm not looking at it right now. That's crazy. No, but
no.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, hell no! Don't let them know that. They'll kill me.
All right.
No. Well, he's right though.
Night Sky is resigning.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Not true. Fake news. But anyway, fake news.
Mr. I Met Trump fake news.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I'll tell that story quickly, like real quick, because there's so many vlogs. We'll talk about vlogs and other content and stuff later on, not in like work, whatever. But so I didn't meet Trump. Okay, hold on. Let me sit here, Luke. I did not meet Trump. I was literally like a couple feet away from him, though. It was crazy. It was Philadelphia had something called SneakerCon, which is basically just a giant convention where sneakerheads come out. Like, you guys can buy shoes, you can trade them. Same thing with like hats, hoodies. Like, there's a bag right here. You can't really see it, but it's a bunch of stuff that I got from there. It's a really cool place. But
I don't know why I looked over there. Like, I'm actually
the bag's right here. Do you see it? Yeah. Oh, you can kind of see a little bit of yellow, like right where my fingers.
Yeah, here. Why don't you just like hand it to me real quick?
Yeah. I got you now. But for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure it's just because a lot of people were telling me like, oh, he's a business guy, so it makes sense. But basically, Trump was there to unveil something called Trump's shoes. He was doing a collaboration with something, but it wasn't Nike or whatever. But he was releasing his own shoes. They were called the Never Surrender High Tops. I found that so funny. But it's
Never
literally
surrender high tops.
I know, yeah. And I'll be honest, they look ugly. They really do. Like, it looks like it's a high top sneaker, but like it looks like it has like gold on it. It's got the American flag like on the top part, and it has a big like T on the side too. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I want to wear that. But not even that, but it just looked ugly. I think it's going for like at least $1,000 or something. Could be wrong. But that he was there, he literally came out on the stage and he was showing off the sneakers. They were literally there's an old woman that went up on the stage with him and just started crying. It was like, oh my gosh, it's Trump. And he was hugging her. He's like, there, it's okay. Thankfully, you're here for me. No, he didn't say all that. But I mean, there's literally an old woman crying that went up on the stage. And there are these two like women next to me as well. They looked like they had a lot of plastic surgery done on themselves. And they were like jumping up and down, trying to get his attention. If you're kind of following my train of thought. Anyway, but it was just a surreal time because I'm looking next to my friend. I went with my brother and his friends. I'm talking with one of his friends. And I'm like, dude, are we really here at a Trump rally right now? Are we like, I just wanted to buy shoes. I just wanted to look. This is my first ever sneaker like event where I could go and see what people are selling. And then suddenly Trump just appears. And I'm just like, what? Like, only my luck. That's crazy though. But because of that, there's a lot of like security. There's a lot of Secret Service members there. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let any big water bottles in. So something like this would have to get tossed out. Unfortunately, yeah. I had my pink water bottle with me, like the nice Yeti one. I had to toss that out because I couldn't bring it in. So I was actually pretty upset about that. But I'm just
Rip to the Yeti, dude.
Dude, I got the thing in like 2020, probably. Yeah, I think I've had it for about 4 years now. And then
that's the COVID water bottle, bro.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that water bottle lasted through an era. That is crazy to think about it. But, I mean, it was really just a wild experience. I have pictures and I have footage of it. I'll make it the vlog hopefully soon, just to show that off. But, no, it was a wild time. But, what were we talking about? Oh, we're talking about how I'm growing from N10. No, that's not what's happening at all.
No. In fact, actually, we're talking about N10 a lot today.
True.
Already, like even off this podcast, you know, we come a long way. and I want to do that again because you probably had Rad on the last episode being like,
No, we can talk about you because listen, Matt gets enough screen time as is. The fucker's a Twitch streamer now. Well, no, not even that. When's the last time he went live? I think you've been live more than him, at least the last couple of months, so to speak. But
I don't know. Like this year,
yeah.
I think I've gone live maybe like 3 times.
Well, 4 times more than him. That's probably it at this point. But I mean, no, like he gave his perspective. Obviously, he's the founder of N10, whatever, all that good shit. Is he though? Is he really though?
Yeah, we just say that, you know, because
he made the group chat. That's what it was. Right?
That was it, pretty much. Yeah.
It was
a group chat together. I wasn't even there.
That's right.
That video
that is right. Yeah.
Came out. It was like his channel trailer. I wasn't even part of that yet.
Yeah. How fitting that like somehow he realizes that we all could be a group when we're working on a project for his video, huh? Isn't that crazy? It's like, well, thank you guys so much for coming to help me make this grand video, and then we realize like, oh wait, well we make a group, and then the rest is from there. But yeah, convenience, I know. But actually, yeah,
right.
Key did allude to something here very true. He actually wasn't a part of that collab or that group at all. When we actually helped him out with that video. But if you want, you can, just say it again, just see if your memory's still good after these past 5. It's almost gonna be 6 years this year. Can you believe that? 6 years. Holy.
6 years.
We're on the second hand now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, go ahead and explain how you kind of joined N10. I guess last minute. I don't know if that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's a story a lot of people in the community already know, and I don't want to bore anyone.
No, go for it. These are like people who have no idea at this point.
I mean, originally, I think that the intent was like first it was like you, Matt, Aiden, Miss Nekotendo, and a few others had already like put together a group chat, and you were trying to come up with a name, and you somehow decided on like N10, and then you were thinking about, okay, we need a few more people, so we'll grab this guy, that guy. And we need one more, Spooky Lou, because he was part of Matt's channel trailer
Spooky
as well.
Lou! Classic.
And then I think it was Aiden or someone else stepped in saying, "Oh wait, hold on, I know this other guy," and then that was me. So I was almost not even part of this whole thing.
Wow, that is crazy.
Close.
That's crazy though. Like, not to say like an afterthought, but like you were like, wait, I got one more guy, and then like, okay, yeah, we'll bring him in. Think about the funniest thing about too, and we'll allude to what Luke just said here in the chat too. He said Matt made him the leader, just in case it failed. But like, it was such like a fast idea that not everyone was online when they did it. So I literally like woke up the next day seeing that, hey, I was part of a group now. I was like, oh, okay. So like overnight collaboration, so to speak, and then. Yeah, we added everyone in, and we devised this whole plan to unveil or reveal ourselves. We were gonna do we did a little teaser on everyone's channel for like.
Dude, it was the best.
It was so cool because like you had some people who were like, "What's going on? Like, what's N10?" And the cool thing is too, if you go back and look at some of those videos, you'll see comments from people like Litz and Dag. I think even Rox is on one of them too. So you're like, oh my gosh, like, that's so cool to see that current members were even back then were so interested in what N10 is. So we've definitely come a long way since.
No, for sure. I think that honestly, the first year of N10 was probably top 3 for me. Easy.
Yeah.
Just because of like how it was all starting and how we really like had a plan in mind.
Yeah. No, for sure.
It was still definitely like the nostalgia year because when the first year anniversary thing came out, we were all just like, oh,
we were crying.
We're
friends.
It was the emotional thing, and I mean, it was great, but I think by far the best year that N10's had still was like the third year. The video we made for that was
oh my god,
top quality.
That was a really good video. It took a lot out of us to do something like that, like to build a whole. Green screen type, I guess story themed video, something like that. It was really cool. I actually had a lot.
It was ridiculous, but it was fun.
It was, and I think that's the point of like what N10 still does is some ridiculous stuff every now and then, but like for content wise. But like as Key kind of alluded to it today too, like I feel like a lot of us, and you'll ask any one of us, like we've been really busy with life. A lot of stuff's happening, a lot of change, a lot of milestones going on. So, N10 today isn't what it was, in its third year, even its first year too, because we were talking about earlier today. Like at that point, most of us were kids. Most of us were still like in our late teens. Like none of us were like actually. Well, okay, that's before Dag, so definitely not that. But yeah, like we're still at a people are kind of just graduating high school. Some people were in college. Some people were already doing stuff. So there's a lot of change now because a lot of us are. Is anyone still not in their 20s? I feel like we're all past that now.
I think everyone is at least 20 now. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so now we're all 20 something at least. We got life, got it's either college stuff or now it's employment or even weddings, stuff like that, which is really cool. We'll talk more about that later on. But there's so much going on, so of course we're not going to be able to do everything that we want to do, and even then sometimes too there's a lot of times where we'll kind of lose direction, and unfortunately that's how a lot of like these groups kind of not die off, but they kind of fizzle out when they don't have a sense of direction or when their people aren't really doing as much as they used to. But as I'm sure Key can tell you here too, the coolest thing too about N10 is just how even if there is no like content stuff going on, there's still stuff happening with us behind the scenes. Like we're still hanging out, we're still doing whatever because we become a family like that. So who needs content, right? But no, go ahead.
I mean, I like doing content still.
Me too.
I think
of course I do.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, you especially, man. Like I think you're doing content really well lately. A lot of
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that, like a lot of us have kind of fizzled out, but it's not really necessarily because we can't. It's just, and we won't, but we can't. Like you said, it's just a lot of life stuff. A lot of people just kind of going through different things. Not everyone has the time to focus on content, but some of us, like you and me, we're out here. We're still pursuing it. We're still going hard when we can, and I think that's low key what's keeping the boat afloat.
That's true. I would agree with that.
Even if the Tencent channel boat is sinking, we still have like me, you, and a few of the others still like holding it up.
Like from the bottom. Well, I think you probably have the biggest advantage because right now I'm talking to the most subscribed member of N10 right now. That is crazy.
Man,
how close are we to 5 now?
We got about 100 subs left to go.
What? Are you kidding me? Dude,
I'm not kidding.
That is insane. Holy shit. Listen, yeah, chat. I want to say the reason why I want to key on here because he's most famous. No. I want to key on here because I remember when this man first hit 1,000, and that was like a year, 2 years ago, probably like 2 years ago, right?
It wasn't even 2 years ago, man. I think that was more like 3 or 4
that
years
long?
ago.
Oh my god.
I think so. Wow. I could tell you, but I'd have to go digging.
No, that's yeah, do whatever. Yeah. That is crazy though, but like I feel like
the gap between years was, it was a long time. I think it's just because like I finally found what I'm good at talking about, and then from there it just kind of took off.
That's the important thing. I think that's what a lot of people
still looking.
No, you're good. But no, I remember like when you first hit 1,000, like you like I remember like when you used to do like the old N10 streams, you always had everyone's channel PFPs up and also the sub counts right underneath of it too.
Those old streams were great.
Was so because you could just hear our voices, but like we would like be saying all like some like dumb shit every now and then, but I'd be waiting like, oh look, the sub numbers are going up, and then we see the numbers just kind of going all over the place. That's how I used to do it back in the day. It was so fun.
It was fun. It was like a competition in streams. Like, I just got ahead of you. Like,
yeah. Oh, yep.
It was funny.
Exactly.
Sorry, this is kind of off topic, but like, I'm just digging through old streams.
Go ahead.
And I found the first stream that you and I did together, where you came and you were at my house.
Yes. Oh my god, where we got the we did the famous. Are you okay? That's the classic.
Yeah.
That's the
Are
classic.
You okay? Dude, you're wearing the Game Boy hoodie and stuff.
I still have that in my closet yet. Oh my gosh, I got
You
Squibby.
do?
I had Squibby on my head too, right?
Yeah. You had Squibby. You had all the. It's crazy.
Wow. Well, I remember. I know something too. I remember our first ever stream we actually did together, not in person, but actually like online. Do you remember what game it was? Test your knowledge.
The first. Oh, it was that. Oh shit. Hold on. I know this. It was that Pokemon one. What is it? It's like we did it with Aiden.
Yep.
It was the Pokemon. I don't know what it's
Pokemon
called.
Quest.
They were like blocks.
Pokemon Quest. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Pokemon Quest.
Yep, I
What a
remember.
time.
I remember. We all had like our 3 separate streams about it. Like we said, like, oh, we're doing a first ever collab stream with N10, and we're doing Pokemon Quest. And I think that game's dead now at this point. But I remember like it was such a fun time because we didn't know what to expect from it.
Dude, I would go back to that game though, just for that, you know, just because of that memory.
They talked about it, or no, maybe not during the most recent Pokemon thing 2 days ago or whatever, but I saw it some mentioned somewhere recently. I actually thought about that stream, funnily enough. But no, yeah, I mean, like I said, like we've been through a lot already, like the last couple of years, and definitely seen the growth in channels. But going back to you, like I gotta say, like even Luke here alerted to it here in the chat, but seeing, your channel basically kind of skyrocket like that after all the hard work that you've been doing, which is really really cool to see. And it's cool because like I have the other part of it too. A lot of people don't really see it, but just the community that you kind of been building too is really cool. Like I see a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, or real quick, just like I see a lot of people either in your Discord server or just commenting on the videos, which I have no idea who they are, or like whatever. But I'm like, oh my gosh, like look at this, he's got regulars now. He's got people watching him, are for him. So that's so cool. It's really cool to kind of see that type of thing, especially like when like we've all had like similar viewers beforehand. So starting to branch out like that's really cool. Really, really.
Yeah, no man. Speaking of, one of them joined your stream.
Jen, yeah.
I'm seeing it now. Yeah, Jen has been like my -- supporter even before the Kingdom Hearts stuff.
Nice.
Like they've been around through it all. So shout out to Jen.
Very
honestly,
cool.
It definitely feels surreal. Finally, like finding like my nation stuff and figuring out like what my channel's direction is. Because I think that like for the first like 2 or 3 years of it, I was just kind of doing whatever. Or like trying to fit into like the mold of what everyone else in the group was doing. But once I finally just decided, I don't think I'm good at talking about fucking, I don't know, the newest features of Animal Crossing or something. That's when I started to really be like, okay, yeah, it's not what I'm about. I don't have to do Nintendo.
Yeah.
So let me just try going to what my channel's named after, which was Kingdom Hearts, right? And it all started when I checked for the direct that one morning. I got up early, my hair was a mess, and then I was a mess because Sora, Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
I guess that was the transition right there then, right?
It was, yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
It was crazy because like my first Kingdom Hearts video in years, and it's like just everyone saying, "Oh shit, he's gonna be so happy because Sora just got in Smash Brothers," and I was. I lost it. I was gonna break a window, dude. It was so exciting.
No, it's funny you said too, because I remember like in my reaction, everyone else's I've seen, I'm like, oh my gosh, Key's gonna be so thrilled, like he's going.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, that's cool. I like that's a good like little transition period, because like I feel like all the Kingdom Hearts videos you've done like are, the production is definitely high quality. You definitely are well written when it comes to the scripts, and definitely like the voice definitely keeps people interested. So, big ups for you for that. No, yeah, like going back to that Sora reveal too, like that was actually really cool to reveal. Luke's right, so cool.
It is, dude. That's just the bottom line. You got to find what you're good at and then stick to it, and eventually you're gonna find your audience. And I think that you are low key like figuring that out with what you're doing with the variety streaming, but you're also like getting your audience involved in everything. As much as I like to dunk on you for it, the marble streams were really fun.
I haven't done those in a minute, but I definitely want to do it again. But like that's the thing too. Like, or sorry, go ahead. Oh, sorry, were you saying something? My bad.
No, I was listening to you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, but I was saying like like the marble streams are fun, but sometimes or even not even sometimes. I think variety is the hardest thing you can ever try to do, especially with not just with streaming, but just like our YouTube in general is so hard to do variety. I've had so many like talks from people. You probably remember when we talked to Bald Gamer about it, but like like how I think he said like something like variety is a luxury, whereas like you have to kind of stick with one thing or at least a few things that like you're good at and like you're passionate about, and then ride it all off, because variety is hard because there's always an audience for something. But I found out my issue is, and a lot of people told me too, is that like if you keep like switching back and forth all the time, you're never really gonna build audiences for those things. But then I realized like, wait a second, if you're there to watch the game, you can watch anyone, but if you're there for the actual person, then I feel like that's when variety works for you best, because it puts you in a situation that you're not familiar with, whether it's a game or even if it's like a cooking stream or like an IRL or a sleep stream, stuff like that. Like it really kind of tests you to see, are you that good of an entertainer, or are you just gonna sit there and play video games like a randomizer? Anyway, no, but there you go. Yeah, so Luke plays Zelda. No, I just said it too. That's exactly why I stream Zelda.
dude, the Luke randomizer jokes. I mean, they're funny and all, but like, dude really did just commit fully to a Zelda thing.
That's
and
true.
His channel grew for it. You know, I still remember when we got like put in this same group as him. There was just my initial reaction saying like, "Oh shit, dude, this guy has like a video with over 300,000 views, and it's like the Wind Waker mod."
Oh yeah, the trailer. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, dude, I was like, "Holy shit, wait, I've seen this video before, and now I'm in the same group as this guy." And yeah, no, Luke's done well with Zelda, and he's making a comeback right now, which is awesome.
True. Yeah, when's the stream, Luke?
Yeah, man, come on, bring it on back.
True. Also, what's going on, Billy? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome, Billy. But I think that going back to the variety versus like
specialty,
serialized or specialty or niche content, there's pros and cons to both. I think that like for me, especially like my hardest struggle as a niche content creator, niche style, is that finding something to talk about for this one game series that like gets a release maybe like every 5 years, 3 years or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. You know, you got to think up ideas daily. And then my style is also really bad because mine is scripted style versus what a lot of other people I know that do like live reaction or like modded content. And that's difficult, you know?
Yeah.
And then the hardest part on top of that is that like I'm confined to what I built my channel around. You know, like I have to stick to Kingdom Hearts. Even if some days I don't feel like talking about Kingdom Hearts. I want to talk about, I don't know, how much I don't like Mario.
Yeah.
Or
you
how
definitely
much
don't.
or you know how much I'd like to like do a Splatoon event stream. Like I miss doing the Splatfest, and I really want to stream them again sometime.
We got another one in March this year coming up.
I know. Yeah, what team are you?
I don't know. Like, so for reference to everyone, this year or this month the theme is which instrument is best. It's what drums, guitar, and keyboard. I really don't know.
Yeah,
because
I have to go keyboard.
Keyboard's good. Yeah. Oh, of course. But like, I don't know. It's tough. Because here's the thing, too. I'll give you a little taste about Splatoon stuff here right now. Because I'm making a video about it, about like just the current state of it. Because a lot of people are just unhappy with it. And Side Order came out last week. I beat it a couple times already. Like, there's different ways you have to kind of do it. It's fun. It's a really fun like DLC mode. But and it's different. I think that's why people like it so much. But then like it's in the hindsight of it, it's DLC. So when you go to the actual main game, you're like, oh, wait, that's why I like this so much, because this wasn't this. But I've never seen this amount of like people dog on Splatoon before. Ever since like 2 people like 2. But when 3 was coming out, I was like, oh my gosh, 3 is going to be it. But then you had people saying like, oh, it's just going to be 2.5. It's just a 2.5 remix, like you said, or something. And I'm not saying everyone was right about it, but I'm definitely underwhelmed by it because there's just a lot wrong with it. There's a lot that they could have done better, and I don't just even think they wanted to do it. But like, but for me, I'm saying like I'm just kind of shocked like that. This many people in the Splatoon community are just like upset with it, if anything. And this is probably the last Splatoon game on Switch, unless they do something for Switch 2. But I don't really know about that. Maybe if it's like the next console itself, maybe not Switch related. But like it's interesting just to kind of see how much people really necessarily don't like it. And one of the reasons, just to go back to what we were talking about, was is concerning Splatfest, because they think it's rigged, because it always goes into Shiver's favor, like the one idol. Even no matter the choice, it's always going to go with her because she's the most popular, especially if it's worldwide. I think this one's regional though. And then 2, like the specialty stage they have, like the tricolor stage, where it's just like 3 teams at once. The stages aren't new. They're just kind of reworked old stages, but have a really kind of crappy layout.
There was the Zelda one, right?
The Zelda one was kind of cool, but like it was very like if you have a certain type of weapon, then you win all the time. Like people found ways to kind of cheese it, which you can probably do for a lot of these different modes in games, but like in general, they're just kind of like, I don't really know if this is my style. Also, Painted Raccoon, thank you for the 15 months at tier 1. Holy. And Key's here. Holy Key. I agree. But yeah, yes. So
it's me and Sky. We're teaming up again.
Wrong one. I gotta go this way. Go this other way.
Other way, like this.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Nice. That's perfect. Hell yeah. But sorry, all that to say though, I don't know. I'll probably have to go. I like guitars. I'll probably have to go with the guitar. That's either that or keyboard.
Okay, guitars fair. The reason I'm going for keyboards is I mean, besides the key in the name, I took piano for 5 years, so kind of biased on that instrument a little bit, you know. So yeah, no, that's my reasoning for it.
That's pretty fair, yeah. Welcome everyone just joining in right now. Feel free to ask Key and I any questions. This is the SKYCAST Live, brought to you by N10 kind of. I have no sponsors at this point, but maybe that could be changed if we can continue this content grind. Who knows?
Yes, sir. We can keep it going.
But we can get back to the grind here a little bit later on too. But just kind of going off of here we go. We got a question, but real quick before we get to that, I was gonna say, just going off of like how much we've grown individually as people, but also as content creators. It's really cool to see, especially since we've done collabs before in the past. If you guys remember the N10 skit little skit we did last year, yeah, I think it was last year in January. I was pretty sure when you came down to my college. But it was fun.
That was fun.
And that's the fun part about that too, is that we got that done in like, I don't know, 3 hours. Something like that. I did it that night, and I had it up the next day, I'm pretty sure. But
yeah, it was great.
It was really, so
really
fun.
Cool. Impromptu meeting.
Yeah. No, for sure. All right, Key. Luke's got a question. So also, Nolan, welcome to the stream. Luke asks, what is Key's both favorite and least favorite Kingdom Hearts quotes? Okay, well, this is all you. Because I actually have a favorite quote. You
have a favorite quote?
Yeah.
Is it?
Or two actually I have 2 favorite quotes. You probably know which one.
Open your heart.
Well, I was gonna say "Come Guardian," but that's "Come Guardian." And then I for some reason I just like whenever Sora says, "But Kingdom Hearts is light." I'm like, all right, cool, it's light.
Yeah.
I already got
my favorite quotes. I gotta think about this for like 1 second. So give me a minute. Okay, least favorite was Riku. I'm gonna stick to mostly Kingdom Hearts 1 because I don't want to give you any spoilers. Okay, least favorite Kingdom Hearts 1 when Riku says, "You were just the delivery boy." Like, like you're just gonna roast my man like that?
The delivery boy.
He's like, "You're the delivery boy. Here's a fucking cheap ass piece of wood."
Oh yeah, the wood sword. Yeah.
I'm like, I hate you, Riku. I hate you, bro. I hate you so much. You know. And then favorite quote is from my favorite game on the DS, Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. That's classic. How you say it. I don't give a shit if you say it differently. Axel and Xion talking at this point. Axel says, "Go on, you just keep running, but I'll always be there to bring you back." And I'm just like, shit, that hit so hard. I love that line.
Oh, that's cool.
It's more important in context, but yeah. I like that
but even out of context, that sounds like a pretty powerful line. That's cool though. Real nice.
It is.
Real nice.
It is. Yeah.
Cool. Well, Nolan has another question. He says, "I have a question. Why is Key the best character in N10?"
The best character in N10 since when?
Since its inception. No, yeah. I'll tell you why. Because he's so nice. He's so nice to me. And Cisco. Everyone else hates us. I'm kidding.
All right, Sky. I'm gonna challenge you to something then. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think is the most nice N10 member, and who do you think is the most rude N10 member?
Ooh. Well, rude to us or rude in general? Or are we just saying like
rude in general?
In general. Okay.
In general.
Okay. Most nice.
We're being gossiping right now.
Yeah, at this point, this is what a podcast is all about. Oh, this is tough. I'm
gonna tell you right now that the nicest one has to be Dag. All right.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say you,
or Noah.
Noah too, actually. Yeah, I will say Dag. Yeah. Dag is nice just because I think the accent adds on to it too. He's like, how about you have a nice day, Key? And I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Especially when I'm at PAX. He's I say him or Noah are probably one of the nicest ones. But the rudest, ooh, this is a tough one. I don't know. I feel like I want to say Cisco. Like part of me wants to kind of say Cisco a little bit. Just because I know like he's so nice, but then like when if he's like calling you out or some shit, or even just like he'll go all out. He'll go Cisco mode. That's what the point of it is. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
It's tough. Sometimes Aiden can be like super super nice, but there are times he can be like,
True.
"You fucked everything you're about," and it's like, "Damn, dude, chill on me. I know you're joking, but like, relax."
Like, shut up,
a little.
please. He's like, Key. He's like, you can suck my ass. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, what?
Chill on me, man. If not him, then I think that definitely, not necessarily the rudest, but the one that would definitely be like the champion of swearing people off that aren't in the group would have to go to Lazy. Man, he's so nice
Lazy.
to
Oh
us.
my god.
He is so nice to
Yeah.
us, but like my guy, he will swear like more times in a minute than you can find anyone else on the internet. You know,
You're so true. Also, what's going
he
on,
is.
PK?
Welcome,
Uh,
PK.
that actually is very true. I feel like, yeah, I
Mm.
didn't even think about that. Yeah, Lazy would just like go off, and we've all seen it before too. So it's so funny. Wow, Lazy,
Mhm.
everyone out there showing his ass, dude. 7 days a week. Who would have thought?
7 days a week.
True.
The whole point behind that song too. Do you remember there was a point in time where Lazy was just like trying to tell Matt not to put that for his intro for like some
I
of his vlogs or
don't.
whatever?
I actually don't remember
You,
that.
you remember like every single time Lazy would show up on camera, it'd be like,
Oh
7
yeah,
days a week.
it's just.
Or-
I forgot about that. He's like, why is this song playing every second? That's so
man.
funny. Well, actually, speaking of vlog, so I don't know if any of you know
Mm.
this, chat. Well, I'm sure most of you know at this point. But if you don't, Key and I were part of the first ever N10 meetup, like ever in person. And
Oh, we're getting into this now.
this is a
Okay.
classic. This is a classic on the channel. But
This is the first face I ever saw in the group in person.
that's right, and it was completed by surprise. I remember the clip. This was at New York. This is at the Nintendo store in New York. This is for the release of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I don't know where we started talking about like going there in person. I don't remember where those talks started, but I think
I don't know either.
yeah,
Honestly.
I think someone was saying they were gonna go, and then like, hey, like who was able to go, and then I convinced my dad, my parents, like, hey, can we go up to New York for this thing? They said you're gonna miss a school day. I'm like, who cares? And then so we did, but I think they off went up to their own devices. It was actually just me and my brother chilling with Cisco and Litz for the time being, and then we're all like where's Key? Like he's taking his sweet ass time. Where's Key? We're looking for him, and then I think we got to a point where we were just kind of just talking about whatever, and then I remember the clip in the vlog. I'll see if I can find that later to put it like on this edited version, but. Me and Liz were talking. We just ended the conversation. Then I look over and I see Key walking, and I see he's got
just,
the
like, walking
he's got the Ness
the
hat.
Ness hat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he's got the blue hoodie, the trench coat. And I look over and I said, Key! And then you said, it's Night Sky. And then we all started a group hug. We were like, ah!
Yeah.
It was,
Oh man.
it was so crazy.
Yeah, I got there so late, and I think don't hate me for this, but I think it's mostly because my dad decided it was a good idea to just drive instead of taking a plane or something. It was like a last minute thing
yeah,
too.
that's right. Mm-hmm.
Literally the night before I left for that thing, I was still trying to convince my dad to go with me to this thing because my mom didn't want me going by myself. I was still
same with
like,
me, same with my parents. Yeah.
16. Yeah. And that was 5 years ago, man. 5 years ago now
Oh my
that happened.
God, holy.
But I made it eventually, and you weren't actually the first person I recognized when I got there. I saw Jacob Sakurina.
Oh,
And he
LD,
said
what
hi
do you
in my
feel about
vlog.
that? Oh, he did. Yeah, that's right.
He's like, "Oh hey, vlog." I'm like, "Yeah," and then he says, "I am Alex C&D." I'm just like, "Are you?"
I am Alex C&D.
I think everyone was trying to be Alex C&D back then, though.
Oh, for sure, dude. Like I felt so bad. Like I always say time and time again. I always felt so bad. The first time I met Rachel Koralnik and what's his name? Jordan. What's his last name? Jordan something.
Fringe.
Jordan Fringe. Like I introduced myself. I have like my vlog camera out, and I'm like, oh hey, like I'm Night Sky, but you can call me Steven. And they're like, wait, which one is it? I said, oh, well, it's, I actually jumbled my words up when I first talked to them. I was like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. But like, literally, everyone and their mom wanted to hop on the C&D train, like, and start like vlogging like their Nintendo stuff. I think that's how most of us got started, or at least most of us kind of got back into YouTube. Was we saw how successful C&D was. We wanted to be like that, so we started making videos about Nintendo and stuff like that. And yeah. So a huge reason as to why we started the YouTube game, but it was cool to actually be there in person and, be there for that event. But someone like Litz, who's gone to almost like every game this last few months, every game launch that they've had in the Nintendo store.
Yeah. Bro's got us beat. He literally goes
He
to every
does.
launch.
I
They're
feel like, yeah.
launching the new SpongeBob Mega Mix 3000 for
Over
the
2
Nintendo
days.
Switch remastered.
Over 2 days.
And Liz is like, guys, I gotta be at that
I
launch.
gotta go. No, but here's the thing. I wanted to be there for... I thought they were going to do something big for Splatoon 3 a couple of years back, but they never did.
Yeah.
Or even like more recently, they kind of did something for Tears of the Kingdom, right?
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that one, dude.
That
I
would
was
have been
telling
cool.
myself since the first trailer, I want to go to that one. But then I forget what happened, but I just don't know.
No dice.
I don't know.
It's all right though. But then they did want something for Wonder, which looked pretty cool. That looked like that was probably the biggest one out of the last couple of ones they've done. But we were just kind of talking about, we were kind of shooting the shit a little bit today. Nothing confirmed. But if they were to do some sort of big launch for the Switch 2, or for whatever the next console is, maybe we'd want to be there. Who knows? That would be crazy,
I think
though.
if we got all the guys there for that, that'd be insane.
That would be. But just the fact that, like, you know, it's such a big event. It's a new console launch. Yeah, there you go. PK saying to be there. All right, PK, we'll be there. Which, by the way, chat, PK put it in chat, but actually PK met Key. Just briefly.
Yeah. It was like in passing. We were going in down and checking the rest of the line. With what was his name again? His YouTube handle is like John.
Oh, John Tendo. Yeah.
He was cool. Lost contact with him, but anyways, he actually did a whole thing where he just recorded my reaction to the Nintendo store and put it on his YouTube channel.
I do remember that. Yeah.
It's since been deleted because I think he just doesn't like me now for whatever reason.
Various
but
reasons.
maybe because I don't. Maybe it's just because I stopped following him on Twitter.
Fucking Twitter, dude. I don't know.
But yeah, no, meeting PK was really interesting because I just remember pretty vividly we were walking, and then I think that she said Key. I'm like, who knows my name?
Who?
Then you're just like saying, "Oh, it's me, PK." I'm just like, "Oh shit, hey, cool to meet you." And I didn't want to. Felt like it was kind of awkward because I think PK had some family.
Yeah.
With them, so I didn't want to like stick around for too long. But I just said, "Hey," and then just kind of kept going.
Man, PK, why didn't you say hi to me? Come on. And now you're calling me a bitch for not being so nice to you. What do you mean I'm a hater? Because you didn't meet me in that line. I don't understand it, dude. I don't understand it. That's crazy. But she also met Matt too. How could you meet Matt before me? That's what I'm kind of pissed off about. You could meet anyone.
Matt went out his way.
Yeah, exactly. You could have met anyone else in N10. I saw you walk away with Squibby hat. Then why didn't you call after me? Actually, no. In the hindsight, that probably wouldn't have been the best move because it'd be like, oh, I know that guy. Then it'd be like, this loser. And I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. She's saving you for last. I don't know about that. But actually, funny enough about John Tendo, Luke's right. It's in the vlog. I have my little ring light, little light thingy with me, and I was using it, and he's like, dude, that's so sick.
Dude,
I'll buy it from you. I'll buy it from you.
I'll buy it from you.
I'll buy it from you. Dude, and he was mad that I was trying to upsell him. I was like, I got it for $5. And he's like, how much do you want for it? I said, all right, $10. He's like, what do you mean you got it for $5? Like, shut up. You want it this bad? Here. There you go. $10. That's a staple of N10, or even just N10 related too.
That's like the old N10. That's up there with like Pizza Eat, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Pizza Eat. Shit, we had a lot of jokes back in the day. I'm trying to remember.
The pizza. Me choking on mustard for some reason.
Mustard choking. Yep. Luke and his all sanity Wind Waker randomizer. That's a all sanity Wind Waker. The Zelda theories. It's another classic. But you know what was I gonna say?
Did you know you can one cycle Ganon?
Sure. Did you know you can one cycle Ganon? Oh my god. That's the cool thing too, is you're saying like a lot of like jokes, sometimes there are inside jokes, but like if you I mean that's the thing for any type of joke like that. Like if you know the context, if you know just like it can apply to anything, it's so dumb, but that just makes it so much funnier, in my opinion.
It does. It's fun because it's gonna be one of those things where you just like it'll come up one day in conversation like it did just now, and we're still gonna laugh about it because you'll remember all the good times.
Oh yeah,
Matt may be the nostalgia man, bro, but I'm the feelings man. Like, I get my feelings when I think about it and the good old days.
That's very true. But no, Luke also said here too, the concept of standing in line just to buy a game sounds horrid. Well, yes and no.
Mr. Digital Only Man.
Oh, I was gonna say, you're a digital Andy, all right?
Yeah, at least I'm always gonna have my game
True.
when I have it. You know,
That's true.
that's
But
what I'm saying.
there's something surreal about being in a line though. Like New York aside, like New York is probably one of like the. It's like not really a dream come true. What's the word? It's like something where like it's like a crazy line experience. But even if you wait in line like your local GameStop or other store, like with other people there too, it's just as cool, because like you're with people who like the game as much as you. They're willing to spend a few hours of their day or their night just kind of hanging out, waiting for the game, make some new friends, make some content out of it, and then boom, like you have the game.
And then everyone's just like, okay, I'll see you later, and it's just like one of those things. You know, you're bonding with people that you've never met before, and then you're probably never gonna see again, but you're all there for the exact same reason, and it's just beautiful.
Yep.
You know,
it's like the best part about friendships without any of the fights.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, there could still be fights because you go to the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launch. It's like Tifa's best girl.
Oh
no,
my god. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about that. True. Oh, PK has a good point too with the weather. Like the weather, like but like you can be prepared for that type of shit. But exactly, if it's the people there with you, as much as you're right, PK. As much as they can make the experience better, they can also make it a little bit worse, depending on who the person is, depending on who you're with, depending on if everyone's having a good time or not. And then but I love I posted an informative video on the ability to one cycle gain to return to the meme. I forgot about that too, actually. You sure you could one cycle gain?
No, I remember when Steph hit him with that. Like, shout out Steph, man. Shout out Mama's, man. They were putting out something.
They're putting something out tonight. At midnight.
Tonight. It's tonight? Okay.
Midnight tonight. Matt keeps hyping up this is the final song, but I feel like I tweeted out, so I feel like he releases a final song every 3 months.
There's always a final song. Every song's been the final song.
Fucking Matt. I don't know. He's got
like Fantasy. This isn't the last Final Fantasy. This is just Final Fantasy 2.
True. That's like me and my channel updates. Like this isn't the last one. I promise. Yeah. Whatever. But no, yeah. Shout out to them.
I remember when Sky's channel was mostly like updates.
Not true.
Hey,
no.
I remember. There was like a back-to-back update videos, bro. But we all go through those times.
It's
where
true.
We're just like, and your focus is on Twitch anyways, so I don't think it's really a big deal when you don't upload for so long.
Yeah, but like at the same time, Twitch and YouTube should go kind of hand in hand with that type of thing, in my opinion, at least, because you stream on Twitch to connect with your community. You stream in general just to connect with your community, or if it's like a really cool event or something like that, or you're collabing. But in order to build that community, you want to make videos on YouTube so that people can be interested in the stuff you talk about, or interested in your personality per se. So much so that they say, hey, this guy streams too. Hey, I'll watch him. I'll join his community, that type of thing. And then it all goes hand in hand, because then you have stuff to stream, which you can turn into a video, which then brings in more people to your stream. So it really should go hand in hand like that. As much as I like streaming on Twitch all the time too, I do need to upload more on YouTube. Like that is a standard for me, at least. So it's the biggest star ever. Shout out Evie.
Shout out Evie.
Good old Kirby. There you go. Fucking
what?
Huh?
You said shout out what?
I said shout out Kerberry.
Oh, I thought you said Care Bear. I'm like, shout out Care
Bear. What? Fucking Matt, you sounded so done. Night hates uploading videos. No. I don't hate it. I love subscribers. I love seeing the numbers go up. I'm so happy. What's here? PK says update. I'm on Twitch. Update. I'm back on YouTube. I'm back on Twitch again. I quit. Update. I'm back on Kick. Update. I'm on OnlyFans.
Good one, PK.
That is good. No, I was saying too, I remember the time where like a lot of people, not even in N10, but just like in like the surrounding communities that we affiliated with or used to be affiliated with, a lot of like the content creators had this big switch over to Twitch, and they're like, you know what, YouTube sucks. I'm gonna go to Twitch, and they did. Some people did pretty okay on it, but then they stopped. I feel like I'm one of the only few people who actually stayed, like pretty much so on like the last, and that was like years ago when people started switching over. So because I enjoy Twitch, I love it. I love being on this type of platform where people can kind of just hang out and do whatever, and you don't really feel pressure to do one thing the entire time. And it's fun. Like I enjoy it because there's so much like what's the word? It's so user friendly. It's so community friendly too, because like you see people in chat with like their badges, their emotes they can use, stuff like that. YouTube's starting to do more of that, but I feel like Twitch is just generically just kind of better in that type of scope. Plus, you get paid.
For
You get
streaming,
paid faster.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, that said, I mean, I've mostly been on YouTube like my entire life. You know, like that's been my whole deal. So, you know, I feel like I kind of have to stay on the streaming side. I like to just keep all my eggs in one basket with
Yeah.
YouTube. But more recently, because I am a Kingdom Hearts content creator now, I'm in like the 0.01% of people who does that content that isn't on Twitch. So
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone
you know,
else is kind of streams on Twitch for that
Yeah.
type of thing, right?
pretty much, yeah, like everybody is, and that's why for events that I've been doing recently for charity, like the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer tournament, or even more recently the one that I had to drop out of, unfortunately, which was raising money for the American Heart Foundation, which is unfortunate, but they still are doing really well on that. They've raised about 5,000 so far.
Wow,
So
look at that.
that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But my issue is like I don't have a following on Twitch necessarily. So when I want to do these events, I have to participate with Twitch. So now I'm kind of thinking, hey, maybe I'll start doing stuff over here just because it feels more convenient. Don't take it as me fully coming over to the dark side.
Hey, what do you mean the dark side? What?
I'm talking the dark side. Hey,
I don't know about
man,
that. No, but
I
like
don't know.
that's cool to hear, like, because I think I say this to anyone who wants to stream on Twitch, unless I don't like you. All right, I'm kidding, but I would say at least give it a try, because I think YouTube, what works so well with it is that you're comfortable with that because it's something that you're already doing stuff on YouTube. Twitch is new territory, especially if you've rarely streamed on here before, even if you've done it like a couple times. It's still that type of new ground where you're just kind of like, this is, I don't know how to feel about it, because you'll start out with pretty low viewership. That's where I was. I remember I was like, even now sometimes I get low viewership, but like I remember I only had like 2 people watching me like every now and then whenever I went live for some certain games. But then the more you do it, the more people are kind of get invested in it. The more people you meet along the way too that also stream on Twitch. I think that's a big part of it. The more you get comfortable, and the more like your community starts to build that way too. So I think Twitch has a huge advantage in terms of community building, but it really all depends on like how much time you're willing to give it. I think that's the biggest thing I could say.
No, 100%. Yeah, maybe we'll make the switch. Maybe
Who knows?
the switch to Twitch.
Glad to have you on here. Who knows? Yeah, that'd be how many people on an intense stream on Twitch? I know me, technically Matt, technically Ribs. So I think you'd be number 4. So that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think Aiden also does streaming on Twitch, but I mean, Aiden hasn't done much streaming lately.
Or videos besides an unboxing. Every now
Yeah,
and then.
I mean, unboxing and collecting are definitely his thing now, and I'm
True.
actually quite enjoying it. He does a lot of good camera work, so
He does, yeah.
you know,
Aiden's
I think
always
that's
got
how
the
it
best
kinda
camera
works
work
for
for
him.
stuff. So I'm happy to see that thing too. That's the other thing too, collecting.
He's a camera Andy.
Camera, yeah, there you go, camera Andy. That's another thing too. I always love hearing NTM boys saying Andy. It's so cool.
Why is that so cool? It's because you started saying it.
Yeah, because it's a Twitch thing. Well, it wasn't my thing to start. It's a Twitch thing. I just kind of started
Okay.
saying too. It makes sense. It's so funny when you start saying it too. Like Luke's a Zelda Andy. Let's be honest here. That's.
Let's be honest. He
very true.
is 100%.
Okay, here guys. It says favorite Disney character in Kingdom Hearts. Probably more directed to
Favorite
you.
Disney character? Good question, man.
You know what's fun? Sorry, I have something to say after you answer this too.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm still thinking.
I was gonna say, like, I saw like when you were, I think you either tweeted or said something about Epic Mickey being the dark spin-off of Kingdom Hearts to a degree.
Yeah. I was just mostly saying that because, like, we aren't getting a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff lately, but Mickey Mouse is in this game, so I'm like, that's something.
It's
you
connected,
know?
yeah. That's cool, by the way.
It's all
I'm so
connected.
excited that's coming to Switch or other consoles
Me
too.
Yeah. No,
I'm
I
definitely
didn't get
play
to play the original a lot. I did when I went to like a friend's house a couple times to play it, but
I think I have it.
Not
I
much
have it here
since.
with me actually. One sec.
yeah. But no, favorite Disney character, Luke, I would say probably goes to maybe Merlin. I think Merlin's
Merlin's cool.
all right. Yeah.
Look at that complete in box with everything. Very nice.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Do you have the sequel?
I don't. That's the one I still have to find.
I
you
think
know-
I actually do have Epic Mickey as well for the Wii. I just don't know
I
why
used to
played
have the 3DS game, but I think I sold that.
There was a 3DS game.
Yeah, there was like a it was like a platformer, like an actual like
Oh.
2D platformer called like the. It was like kind of like Castle of Illusion related, but like you went through like this castle and like there's different Disney bosses you fought. It was really cool.
Well, I feel like that's vaguely familiar to me, and I don't know why. Maybe I touched it at some point. I don't know.
It was fun though. It's a little bit hard, but I remember it was pretty fun.
Hmm. Mickey's also really good, Luke. Hell yeah.
Mickey,
He's got a lot of the best moments.
Mickey Mouse,
Door to Darkness.
Say, fellas, somebody mentioned the Door to Darkness.
Oh.
There you go. But yeah, really good stuff
man.
for that. Really, really happy to see these games doing well. But also, yeah, like in terms back to the content stuff, like it's all really still kind of fuzzy. There's no real right way to stream and no real right way to make videos too. You know, there's stuff that works for different people and it won't work for everyone. But like I feel like if you know like certain things, like you'll be able to, you know, start doing it and make it your own. I think that's the coolest part about content creation.
No, for sure. For sure. Like you said, everybody's got their own way. Everyone's gonna grow at different paces. Everyone's gonna do things differently. But at the end of the day, I think everyone in N10 is just gonna continue to be friends, continue doing what they're doing, and then eventually, like once in a while, maybe only once a year, or maybe never. Eventually, we're just gonna
No, don't
we're just
say
gonna
it.
continue being friends. I mean, I cannot say it, but it's probably going. It's just heading that way, I think, because everyone's getting more busy with their lives. You know.
Yeah, that's how a lot. That's how a lot of like groups or even just friendships kind of go, especially when everyone starts doing their own thing. So even online, because I feel like we're at that point now too, where a lot of people who have been growing up with the internet are now adults at this point. They're online friends. They're starting to do stuff either together or they keep moving on, that type of thing. That's crazy to think about too. Like, and already like the next generation is already getting older too, which I think is kind of scary too. The fact that like you realize, like someone the other day, like, or even like sometimes my old chat, like they'll call me old. I'm like, I'm 21. That's not old. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're just being mean to me at this point.
It's supposed to be the prime of your life, but I mean, I still feel kind of old. Like I'm getting up there.
Yeah. Back problems and all that stuff. I understand.
You have no idea, bro. I wake up on the wrong side of the bed and suddenly the whole day's.
Like, no, why? No, I feel it. But I was gonna say earlier too, this man's definitely doing some big growing this year because he's might be getting hitched. So I hear from little birdie. Is this true, Mr.
Yes,
Key?
sir,
We have an exclusive interview.
Exclusive interview, yes, sir. I am getting married. I will never disclose the date for public because there are people out to get me. Of course there are.
Of course. He's got a price on his head.
I do. It's like having a pirate bounty from One Piece, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
I don't want to disclose the date publicly, of course, but I mean, yes, I'm getting married. My lovely fiance, who's back there, somewhere in the void. I was hoping that she would run in after hearing talk of it, but I think that she's still just not feeling well, so we'll leave her alone.
That's all right.
But yeah, no, getting married this year, it's cool. I invited all the N10 boys. We'll see how many show up. The ones that don't, they're also getting a bounty on their heads.
Oh no! Oh yeah, not true. But yeah, no, that's definitely so cool to think about too. Because I think like no one really thinks about, marriage until like one of their friends starts getting married. We're like, oh, like wait a second, like we're at the age where that can start happening. Yeah.
Dude, that was the funniest thing. Like we were sitting at dinner while we were visiting Rocco's recently, and he told me, like I think Trent did, that Rocco like stole my idea to get married after like he saw that I got engaged, and it was like the funniest thing. I'm like, I don't think that's it, but okay.
Oh no, of course not. Oh, there she is.
Here she is. Hey, you want to say hi real quick? We were just talking about getting engaged and stuff. This is the fiance. The Keyonce.
Hello to Keyonce. That's perfect.
No, I know she doesn't like that.
No,
I'm sorry, babe.
Maybe it'll grow on her.
Maybe.
But yeah, a little bit of time.
You want to show them the sweater that you're wearing, real quick?
The real world sucks. I wish I was a little strawberry instead. So true.
Yep.
Oh,
cool,
I think they can see it fine on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, on the stream, I think it might be fine. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks, babe. Okay. Love you. Yeah. We'll be wrapping up, I think. I don't know. He might
Never. I'll keep him on here forever. Yeah. No, don't worry, chat. He has a bedtime. We'll make sure he'll abide by it. Don't worry.
Don't call it a bedtime.
No, for real. That's so so funny. But yeah, no, seriously, like that's crazy to think that like, you know, that's happening now, like for us. And you know, Key obviously is one of them. Same with Rocco too. Like that's so cool to just see the boys starting to do that. I'll tell you what though, I don't think I'm in any position to get married right now. At least not to my knowledge. Who knows? I don't know. But like, you know, everyone's on their different paths of life. But like, it's so cool.
Yeah, everyone's doing things different paces. Exactly. Like, don't rush into it, man. You know.
You'll know when the moment's right. Obviously.
Yeah, everyone. I mean, I know that like there are a lot of people that I hang out with, like even like IRL lately, that will say like I'm kind of crazy for getting married so young.
You're crazy. Yeah.
Everyone just goes at different paces. Everyone does things differently, and I mean, I've been with this one over here almost as long as N10's been in existence.
That is crazy to think about. Yeah.
We're going on 5 years this year.
Wow. So, your own little N10 5-year anniversary there, man. That's cool. Cool. Yeah. No, that's awesome. So yeah, chat, big congratulations to Key in the chat. Everyone, big claps in chat. That's awesome. Really proud of you, dude. I already have an old classmate that's having a baby. Fuck her though, she's a bitch. Oh, PK.
Oh, PK.
PK. So funny. But yeah. So no, big props to you for that, Key. Definitely I'm proud of you for that. But
thank you, Sky.
No worries. I was gonna say the I was gonna say something in regards to the Rocco trip, because we already talked about it with Radical before, with fucking Matt. But I gotta say, like for you, like I remember, like even like it just felt like it was so. I felt fast. I think that's the thing too, because obviously we filmed the movie, which by the way, keep an eye out for that. Who knows? Maybe there could be some sort of teaser again. Who knows? But we filmed the movie, and then we also did the charity stream. But even like. Those two are the biggest things, but I feel like we only had a little bit of time just to kind of chill and hang out. And when we did, like, it was fun. It was like so fun just to kind of, you know, just do regular shit like with everyone. Like I remember, like we went out for the dinner the first night. That was so cool. But then afterwards, we just kind of, you know, played games.
Just go.
Yep. Yeah. Other than that, I was just like, we need to get stuff done. We gotta start worrying about the script. We gotta start doing camera stuff.
I think my favorite part was literally just the first night there. I think we were just all existing in the same space. And that was like me just sitting there, like still trying to take it all in. Like, oh my God, I'm in the same place as 10 of my like greatest friends. And they're just here scrolling on Twitter like it's another normal day.
No, for real. I think it's also the case because a lot of us at this point have met a lot, like multiple times in the last like 5 years or so. So some are kind of more used to it than others, but even still, like for me, like it was still so cool, like seeing all like you know me and like you know 9 other people plus Trent. Well, no, he's all 10 other people I should say, but like being in the same room and realizing like, hey, like you know this isn't the first meeting, but it kind of felt like it because I'm just like this is the first time all 10 of us are here. We you know we're here for one common purpose, but we're also just here to hang out and have fun and like the vibes, if you will, you know, vibe guy. I think we're like at the peak because it was just so cool. I remember the other part too. I think when we actually went out shopping for stuff for the charity stream. I think it was like the first time we were there, but like we were like in like a Target or something, and it literally just felt like a normal kind of day, just going to Target with friends. Because like we were like kind of like messing around with stuff. We were joking. I was filming some stuff here and there. It might be in the vlog if I ever get that vlog out too. But like. It just felt like so normal and so fun. Like it didn't even feel like we were on there on business, you know? Like it was just kind of like a normal night for us.
And I want to see that again. I'm kind of hoping that's what it'll be like when you guys like I said, if everyone manages to make it, or I hope everyone will. I think like the night before, like the bachelor party is gonna go kind of crazy. Like I'm so excited to see everyone. And yeah, I think that's it's really cool. You put it really well. Like it just feels normal to be around everyone, but at the same time, it's like this isn't gonna last very long. So just try to enjoy it the best you can.
Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping we get to the point one day too where it will last for a good amount of time too. Like we always talk about, like you know, like like meetups are always so fast and things like that. I want it to get to the point where we're able to kind of do that on the regular. I think that'd be such a cool thing to have. You know.
I think that once I've settled down and once everything, like with my marriage and stuff, is all settled, I think that's when I'll be a lot more free to do that kind of thing. I definitely want to like just take some more trips to go visit. Um, I did just buy a car, so
That's true.
I have that
You buy a
freedom
car.
now. And Sky only lives like maybe 4 or 5 hours away from me now, so
That's true.
hey,
Yeah.
maybe I'll just drive for a weekend to come hang out with you sometime.
Hell yeah, dude. I want to be able to kind of just have like those one-off kind of hangouts every now and then. Those are usually just kind of fun little chill
We
times.
still have the record, man. I think we do.
I
I'm not
think we
entirely
do
sure, but
actually. It might. I feel like maybe Matt might be catching up because I'm seeing him in like
Mm,
a month for WrestleMania. So I think
that's true.
I think we might be getting up there. But I feel like yeah, me and you probably have the most tallies for meetups at this point.
Yes, sir. Gamer and yes, or Nolan. Yeah, I am kind of speedrunning life, but then again, if I am speedrunning, then I mean, at least I got the N10 record, you know? Maybe.
True. Yeah. Does that mean you're gonna die first before all of us? That's
Yeah, yeah, man.
No, Key, stay with me. It should have been me. No, Key.
Stay with me.
Oh god, City Pop. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna talk about that too real quick. Oh my gosh, chat, City Pop. So here's the cool
City
thing.
Pop.
Here's the cool thing. Whenever I meet someone who knows even a little bit about City Pop, I go over the moon because I'm just like, first off, how do you know about this super niche? Well, I mean, I feel like these days it's not really as niche, but back then it used to be pretty
Unless
niche.
you live on the internet, I think it's pretty niche.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's true. But like even then, like I asked, like, oh, who do you listen to? What's your favorite song? And they give me some of these names. I remember, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love Miki Matsubara or Tatsuro Yamashita, things like that. But then
Yeah.
me and Key, I know Key's a big fan of City Pop, so it's cool because we always get to
Yeah.
share music every now and then, listen to some cool City Pop, some good stuff like that. So it's just something about it. Something about it, man.
It's just a vibe, and I know that you're the vibe king and all that. That's your whole brand right now. So I'm like, yeah, you can ask Evie. Like whenever we're in the car, that's literally all I put on is just City Pop, and you know she doesn't really vibe with it because she likes to sing along with her music. But I just like to listen a lot of the time, and yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was
you're
like
good.
waiting because I thought you were gonna say.
I was gonna say yeah, like I agree, like because just listening to it, then like you hear the vocals. Obviously, it's in Japanese, but then you also hear the instrumentals, you hear the melody, you hear everything that kind of blends into it too. I think that's what makes it. Doesn't even have to be City Pop related, but other music that isn't English, so to speak, or just music that has a lot more instruments to it. You hear a lot more of the feel and the vibe of it, but like I think that's what makes me appreciate it more. And City Pop in particular, just because like they all each song, some parts are very similar because that was the style back in the day. But even if you listen to songs like back to back to back and other songs too, like you can tell the differences. You can tell whether it's fast, whether it's slow, whether it's a lot more instruments involved, if it's just a single thing, if it's very vocal, if it's a lot of background vocals. So like there's a lot to it that I think that's what sets City Pop aside from other things too. So really good genre.
It is a very good genre. It's very interesting too. I got a lot of CDs that I'm collecting because I can listen to like music on a CD player while I'm at work. Pretty much 80%, 90% of it is just City Pop, like songs that I've been buying off eBay. And I'm discovering new songs that I hadn't even heard of before just from buying these like collection CDs.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I think that more people should listen to the genre, just because it feels like a period piece. It's definitely a product of its time, where it's just like this part of Japan where they were just like celebrating this like economic rise. You know, it was really, really interesting to look into the history of it. And I want to know more about the history, which is why I'm really hoping that Night Sky eventually puts out that City Pop video sometime this year. Ain't that right, Sky?
There's so many things I gotta do. So little time. But you're right. That one especially.
That's a Kingdom Hearts quote. You can't use that against me.
Fuck. I didn't know that. But you're right. Absolutely right. Because that's something I'm like extremely passionate about. I would love to talk about City Pop. And I do want to make that video. There's so much I have to do though. But that one, yeah, in particular, because you're right. That music, it's a period piece, and especially because it's called City Pop because it gives you that feeling of wow, you're in the big city. You're here on like an adventure. You're here kind of with friends, or with a lover, or you're with
Dude, yeah.
yeah, whatever.
When
So
we go to Japan, you told me that you want
oh,
to do this, and I am there with you, getting into a cab
Fahad's
and
there
just
too.
driving in the neon lights, listening to City Pop
At 3 a.m. That's
at 3 a.m.
that's the plan. That is the absolute
All right,
plan. The taxi
we'll
the
do it.
taxi driver's gonna get so pissed at us. He's like, get out of the car. I'm like, no.
Aw.
No, you gotta listen. There's gonna be blasting the music. We're gonna be looking out the window, looking up at the lights. I think that's
Just like,
that's when I know I would have peaked in life. Like if I go to Japan, and if I see if I see the lights and see the music. Oh yeah, no, and especially too like when I was in we were in Chicago, and I had for my vlog I had Steph add in the City Pop song. We were walking around the big city. That was so cool. I was kind of like a little taste of what that could be like too. So for sure, that's definitely a goal in life, is just to listen to City Pop like that. Holy.
no, 100%.
Got me thinking about it. Damn. Now that'll be fun though. Yeah, shout out City Pop. Really good stuff. Absolute peak. So true. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So I guess my next question is, before I ask that, chat, feel free to ask any other questions too, by the way. Always open to some more questions. What was I gonna say? Oh no, I remember now. I was gonna say, like, in terms of like, I guess, PK's thinking of something cool. I said, in terms of like advice you would give people for content creation. I think I've asked Radical, and I've asked SkyTune this before too. I guess because that's the common theme on the podcast, is just talking about content stuff. What would your advice be to someone, especially if it's like, if they want to do something kind of niche, like if they want to do something like Kingdom Hearts, or even just something that, like, they're very passionate about but might not have a big audience as much as other games or whatever. Like, what would your advice be to them if they want to start doing content around it? Oops.
Well, first you got to figure out like what kind of person you are. I think
True.
like it's one thing like deciding on a game that you feel like you could talk about forever, or like a series that you could talk about forever. When deciding that, you want something that is either ongoing, or you feel like you could just come up with a billion ideas for. Other content creators, so much respect for you, because we ain't ever getting a new game.
Yeah.
Your content is basically just gonna have plushies that come out every once in a while, and then the occasional, is Mother 3 coming out in 2024? Is Mother 3 coming out in 2025?
Yep.
But then you have people like you, Sky, where I feel like you have a lot of potential if you want to just zero in on Splatoon, or just indie games. I think that's a lot of fun. You could definitely make a new video every week, just highly edited cuts of your stream, just reacting to it. I think you did that once. Forget the name of the game, but it was like the guy with like a clock head and
Anacopia.
Yeah,
That game actually comes
really
out.
Fun video.
That full game comes out this year, so I definitely want to make a video about that.
Dude, when it does, I want you to play the full game on stream, cut it up, and make just a highlight compilation with a lot of edits.
I will do that. I'll write that down right now.
That's the ticket for you.
Where's my
I
pen?
think.
Yeah, I'll write that.
He's not question about it. No, PK, I'm way ahead of you. I already bought all of them.
Oops.
I bought all of them. Making a game, your game series, your personality is a mood. It is. My entire personality is revolving around this one game in particular at this moment, and it's because I own so many copies of it. This is just the ones in the box, but there's like 7 or 8 in here.
I told you you're going until you get 358, right?
Yeah, no, that's Evie doesn't like the idea of when I say I'm gonna do that. But if I can find people that are willing to just give me their copies or sell them to me for like, I don't know, $5 a piece, then maybe.
There you go, chat.
And that's my whole personality. Is I'm actually covering this game even more now. Challenge runs are another thing that I think people should focus on, because that's something that's really popular on YouTube. If you really want to make it interesting, you have to change up the game in a way that they don't expect. I played this game that you already know about, but I added this element that you've never even considered.
Yep. I see a lot of people trying to do similar stuff like that.
That's the key.
The key.
A good character. Yes. the person I can attest to like this formula working really well for is Point Crow. If you ever look.
Yes. Yeah. Him and Small Ant.
Yeah, dude. They're a great duo. They do like modded content, but they do it for like not just new games, but like older games like the Pokemon ones.
Yep.
I find those really interesting.
Yeah.
And those kinds of creators are really, really popular and interesting. but I don't think like for me personally that's what I can really do because I don't know how to really work with mods. So I
Mm-hmm.
stick to just talking about what I know I can talk about, and that's Kingdom Hearts and this game in particular because I think it's not covered enough. You can look up content for it on YouTube right now, and you're gonna find next to nothing except for a lot of reviews saying it's bad or it's just it's got a good story or I
Mm-hmm.
cried when Shion died. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you're gonna find on it. So I'm thinking like I'm gonna be that guy that fills in that little hole that we're missing in this
Type of
content
thing,
space
yeah.
for Kingdom Hearts.
No,
Yeah.
that's
If you can,
important.
yeah, exactly. If you can find a little hole in your community that needs filling, fill it because no one else is, or if they do, then you're gonna be too late. You know.
Yeah. No, and
So
to go with that point too, because I have my friend Peter says the same thing too. The first thing you want to do, even if it's not content related, or if you want to do something like big, is to find out what people's, I guess not really needs, but find out what they're looking for. Find out something that they don't necessarily have. And you're right. There's a lack of content. I feel like for Kingdom Hearts, especially if you want to do mods with it, or even just in general kind of talk about it. And those types of trends start when people start recognizing, hey, this is actually pretty cool. Let me start watching this more, and then boom, 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 boom. Shut up, Luke. But then it's the more like you do stuff like that, the more you say, hey, I have way more. Like if you have a one, oh my god, I can't even talk. But this is what I was meant to say. Like if you have like a video of yours, right, and it does really well, and people are like, oh my gosh, I want to see more of this stuff, and you're like, well, I already have a bunch of videos like this. That's kind of what I want to get to that point too, where I have a bunch of videos. I feel like that's kind of how I was with my Splatoon 3 stuff, like a couple of years back before the game came out.
yeah, and you were doing really well with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun with it, but like I feel like I keep waiting to do stuff like that, and every time I wait, something else comes in, comes up with Splatoon wise. I'm like, oh, this would be perfect at it, and then I feel like at some point, if I wait too long, there's gonna be too much to talk about. But the beauty in that is I could just kind of divvy it up and make separate videos about it all too, which I still want to do for that. But yeah, just like looking for that space of like, hey, there's something no one's here talking about this type of thing. Why don't I start doing stuff about it and see what happens?
There's I mean, like I said, it also just depends. Like the first step is just finding out what kind of person you are. Are you the kind of person that would like to analyze the game, talk about its updates, or are you more of a lore person? Would you like to talk about the lore of Splatoon and make long, over analytical scripts talking about its intense story?
Yeah.
You got to figure out like what kind of content you want to make first, and then go from there. Because I mean, you could be like me and just kind of keep throwing darts at a board until something sticks, or you could just I don't know, just keep doing what you're doing. Like I think the variety content does like again have more like how do I put it? It's there's more like versatileness to it, I guess. I'm not trying that's not the right word, but you can do more with it because you have that option to just try new things and then just let your personality shine through.
Like as opposed to I want to say like just pure gameplay, like gameplay videos, because like those were cool, like depending on like which YouTuber you're watching, but you're watching them for their personality at that point. Like what's the difference between me and let's say like Zach Scott Games? Like if you're gonna play Splatoon, because he has like his long Splatoon series and whatnot, or anyone really that has a long series on a singular game. Like the difference between us, I'd say, is like his personality definitely shows he's more energetic. He definitely likes to have a good time with it. But let's say someone like me, who also likes Splatoon, but also can get very angry very quickly when it comes to losing.
I think rage compilations are funny though. Like that was my favorite thing to watch back in the day. Kingdom Hearts YouTuber that would rage at the bosses over and over again and just curse them out in like with weird curse words like chicken turkey,
chicken butt. Nah, classic.
Chicken butt. Yeah.
Chicken butt. Yeah, no, that's true. I think there's are some elements that can go with everything for that, but I mean, definitely, I'd say that's good advice. Just kind of figure out who you are as a person, figure out like which type of route do you want to go towards the game, because you could be an analyst, you could be a gameplay guy, you could be a lore guy, you could be a mods type thing, whatever. So there's a lot to it. So I think it's definitely some pretty standard advice for that. And yeah, I mean like that's really the kind of the key to it, if you will, like you said, just the emphasis on like what you do. Or how you really get out of it, how much you put into it, and sometimes it might not seem that way, but especially if like a video that you put a lot of time and effort into flops a little bit, there's still people that still watch it though. I think that's the important thing that I tell myself too a lot, is that if a video doesn't do like extremely well, or as well as I wanted to do, like just kind of find comfort in the fact that people still watched it, people still gave feedback on it, even if it's like 2 comments or 1 comment, and improve upon that for the next one.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think that if you take the videos that do really well and just keep on making more videos like that, people are going to keep on coming back for those same videos. And after they see that you do more of them, that's what's going to make them subscribe. They might not always subscribe when they see you just do one video, because they'll check your channel for more like it. And then if they don't see it, then, you know, they're not going to follow you.
Yep.
But then eventually you'll find that new video that you put out that was similar, and it's like, oh shit, wait, he is doing more of this. And then he's going to subscribe. This is the mind games you got to play with people that watch YouTube constantly.
So
because there are people that
true.
just to watch YouTube instead of watching like the newest TV shows or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta take off my hat. My hat was starting to hit my head a little bit. I'm right though.
You got big head syndrome like me, man?
I guess so. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, my hair looks a bit off right now because I got the bun up like that.
Oh, he got the bun, dude. He got the bun, dude. I remember when I had the crazy long hair. It was fun.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get that back. That and the facial hair. The facial hair's gotta come back too.
You think so?
Yeah, I liked the mustache key. That was always cool. I think. Okay. You know what? I'll tell you what though. I feel like you would rock a mustache better than Matt would. 100%.
Yeah, low-key, I could.
Yeah. No, here you go. Or not really a question, but I feel like we always ask this one at some point too. They said, which N10 member do you think would go bald first, besides Cisco?
Well, it's definitely not me, because I got like the quarter Asian genes, and my dad still got like a full head of hair, and he's like approaching 60. So I think maybe, I mean, Rocco's already gone bald. We did that to him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Right.
I think that the next person to go bald, might
not be me. Am I bald already?
No, it can't be you.
I still have a big forehead.
Nah, man. You know what? I'm gonna make a bet. It might be Dag.
Dag? Really? Ooh. No, not him and his luscious locks.
No, man. I don't want to see goodbye to the luscious locks either, but like...
Oh, man.
Oh, my lord. SGB, what is that? What is that? Oh, my lord. That's a lot of questions.
Oh, wait, he asked one?
Oh, wait, no, that... You're quoting a video off YouTube.
Wait, where?
Classic keys, sword, keyblade, Zoe's one, a music key, a keyboard, keychain, a key to your heart, key to line pie, a donkey, a hockey.
Oh my! Wait, where'd you see that at?
Pinky, yeah. It's in stream chat.
I don't see it. What?
No, you don't see the big quote from SBG? In
the stream chat right now? Chat. I don't see it at all.
What the
wait, I know why, because it's the consecutive streams thing. But like in my chat arena, I don't see it. I only see the notification that they've been watching consecutive streams. Oh, okay. No, okay. That makes sense now.
Can you check our DMs real quick, Sky?
Sure. Here, 1 second, chat. Yeah, I am blind. I'm not reading all that. That's so annoying. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as I always do. No, that's fine, Key. But what was I gonna say? I think the fact that I don't know, cause like I don't want to see him go bald like that. I feel like I could go bald too, but I really hope I don't, especially because I want my facial hair to actually kind of grow out and look a little bit nicer than it does these days. But I think besides who would I want to see? It's not who do I want to see go bald. It's who would go bald.
It's a tricky question, man. I don't know. Like I said, you would think it might be someone older, but people, depending on what their like genetics are, that can change like everything.
Yeah, like I knew a guy who was like a year younger than me in college, and he was already going bald.
That's a yikes.
You can get a hair sponsorship though. What if I go bald? Oh, that's a terrible idea. I don't want a hair sponsorship. I do like my hair though. I kind of wanted to grow a bit. You know what I wanted to grow? Not as long, but kind of similar, like Noah. I like his hair.
Bro, he got the Little Mermaid hair, bro.
Dude, his hair is crazy when it gets long like that. It's so cool.
It is. I'm happy for him.
Nah, me too, yeah.
He gets to keep the long, luscious locks.
I would say Ribs, to be honest. No, we already talked about this. Ribs is already losing his hair.
Yeah, yeah. He's bald right now, man. He
is bald,
his engagement photo is bald.
Bald! Yeah, balding.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. good times. With
Good
the
times.
Boys.
Well, chat, we're not fully wrapping up just yet. If you have any more questions to ask me or Key, feel free to ask Ray too. I don't know if SB's gonna ask a long ass Key question again.
I do actually have a curfew tonight, but that's not really my choice. So we're gonna be wrapping this up a little sooner than Matt's episode, which was almost 3 hours long or
Was
something.
it actually? Oh Jesus! I shouldn't have let him talk that long. That's all his fault. Okay, here you go. What are your hopes for Kingdom Hearts 4? That's a question for you, I imagine.
Kingdom Hearts 4, my only hope is that Roxas still gets to play some kind of role, even though his story at this point is kind of wrapped up in like the last saga. He got his justice. He's all good, but I still want to see him again. So that would be my only real hope. But as for realistic hopes, I want to see Sora just like chop a building again. I think that'd be pretty sick.
That does sound pretty sick, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Kingdom Hearts
my
4.
other hope is just hoping that Sky actually plays the games again.
True. I gotta play so many games. I gotta make so much content. I'm falling behind, dude. I'm slacking. But I wrote down the Endocopia thing, so I will do that. And all the vlogs, too. But
Yeah. Do it.
I gotta do it. I gotta stop yapping and actually do it. I had to paint it to be Kingdom Hearts 1. He is right, he did.
Bro, instead of watching a fucking WizKid or whatever his name is on...
Oh, Mizkif?
Yeah, instead of watching that guy, you could go make your own WizKid content.
WizKif. That's funny. You should stream Dark Souls. Wait, who? Me or Key? Dark Souls does look kind of scary, though.
I did stream Dark Souls for a little bit at one point.
Oh, did you? I don't remember that.
Interesting. No, it was just like a one-time deal when I got on the Switch when that first happened.
Gotcha.
I did not finish that game. It was too hard. And I'm speaking as a Kingdom Hearts fan.
True. Oh, okay. I actually have another question here, too, real quick. Besides Kingdom Hearts, because I know Pokemon's kind of the biggest topic these days. But are you excited for Pokemon Zaza?
Cautiously optimistic. If it's gonna be more of what we got with Legends like Arceus, cool. Tryers then. If it's gonna be more of what we have with Legends Arceus, then I'm not super excited because that game felt a little bit underdeveloped to me. It was still fun,
for sure,
but the graphics kind of took a hit somewhere, and I think that might just be just because of the Switch. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm cautiously optimistic because I liked Kalos. I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm. Gen 6 is good. It's underrated, but I feel like because it came right after Gen 5, so I feel like that's why a lot of people necessarily didn't like it. Also, the transition to 3D was kind of cool, but it made the Pokemon kind of suffer a lot in terms of like animations and sprites because it looks so lifeless. Whereas like on DS, that was like peak Pokemon, where like the animations, the fire, the electricity, the light, whatever it was, like on the Pokemon, like it looked so cool. But no, I'm excited to go back to Kalos. I think it'll be fun. Maybe maybe definitely get some cool moments from it too. I'm definitely gonna play the hell out of it, like I did Arceus. So that's what I was still doing in the day. Actually, I got hop back on the Pokemon bandwagon again, dude. I'm itching to play Pokemon now. Besides, first it was Minecraft, and now it's Pokemon again. So like, oh, I gotta keep continuing.
Hey, that better not mean you're quitting on the SMP.
No, SMP's still there.
Fewer people on there these
dude,
days.
I know we got
every day still.
We gotta get more people on there for sure, especially if we're gonna fight the Ender Dragon soon.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to miss that.
So I'm totally down
Right
to
on.
do something like that. But yeah, I'd say that's all good stuff either way. Final questions from anyone here too before we end it off. Anyone else got anything? Oh, Cisco's here. Cisco, oh, you're so late. Oh,
dude, we're ending it off now, man. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll still be live for a little bit longer, but you can. Keys has to hop off here too, real quick. My dinner's waiting, so that's a short one. What's the best pizza?
There's an engaged plus married couple. I think that me and EP just like a good classic pepperoni.
Pepperoni pizza.
We go to this place called Capelli's. It's right down the road. It is like the best pizza I've ever had in my life. And we get pepperoni all the time because that's her favorite, and I like it too. So it's good option. Good option.
That is good. Pizza
Thanks
Tower. Pizza Tower is great.
I just call him, what's for dinner, Key? I had pizza for dinner, actually. It was a pepperoni
Nice.
pizza.
Look at that. I had a sandwich. I had a pepperoni and cheese sandwich. It was pretty good.
Pepperoni and cheese sandwich. Oh, we're just out here with the pepperonis.
Pepperoni. I don't like pepperoni. It sucks for USB. Too bad. Too bad.
Anyway.
But yeah. Good stuff. I think that'll be the wraps for this episode. At least, Key, thank you so much for. Hey, stop! Listen, real quick too. Luke found a thing that said that people in Pennsylvania put corn on their pizza. That's not me. I don't fucking do that.
Ew, I'm out of here.
No, no, stop. No. But yes, anyway, chat, please give a warm congratulations to Key on his engagement, as well as just thank Key for joining this fantastic SkyCast stream. It was awesome to have you on, dude. Thanks so much for the advice on content creation.
Thank you for having me on here. I've always wanted to be on the SkyCast. It's been a lifelong dream of mine. Thank you so much.
Of course. But no, I do appreciate it. Mods. Yeah. Please shout him out here. If you can shout his Twitch channel, it should be at KiaTime15. I'll let you guys do that, whatever. Definitely give him a follow of all the good stuff he does. So also subscribe to his YouTube channel. Great guy. Even better friend.
Thank you.
All the good stuff.
Please follow Nice Guy as well. Even though I don't need to tell you that, you guys probably are all following. I don't know how you came here.
They don't like me that much, I don't think. But no, yeah. But I appreciate you, Keith. Thank you so much for hopping on, dude. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And as always, enjoy your vibe. Have a good night. All that good stuff. I'll catch you later, dude.
Peace.
Farewell. Bye-bye, Key.
Hey.
Hey, look, it's me. You get to see my ugly mug. Ready? Hold on. I gotta turn the camera back on again. Hold on. If I do this, and if I do activate, and then if I do 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can't see a thing. Is it cam 2 or cam 1? Oh, I think it's this one. Oh, whoops, hold on. Let me disconnect real quick. There we go. Much better. Ah, look at that. Okay. All right, Chad, that was a pretty good episode. I like that one, huh? We're stuck with night now. No, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'll probably be live for like another 20-ish minutes. That was a good time. No, it was cool. I was glad to have Key on there. Always cool to have a good brother on the SkyCast. Excuse me. But he speaks some truth. Oh, great song. He speaks some truth in terms of content creation, chat. There's a lot I gotta do. I feel like I'm running out of time for some stuff, though. There's a lot going on in my life as well. It doesn't deserve to be in a channel update. At least not right now, because I don't want to make another fucking channel update. But it does make me want to at least get some stuff done, which I'll probably do tonight, since I'm not streaming all night tonight. But I will remind you the plan. We will be live again tomorrow night. To kind of go into the weekend. And then Saturday night, the plan is that we're going to be doing a Discord game night. We're going to be doing some Jackbox. I don't know if I made that full announcement yet, but we're going to be doing that for Saturday night. Just get hyped for that. I'm running out of water, too. Time running out feeling is so... Dude, exactly, right? That's unfortunate. That's just how life is sometimes. This Splatoon season is good. Oh, yeah, we got to play that, too. When is Cisco join the podcast? I'd say soon. I'd love to have him on. But the next two people I want to have on aren't N10 related. Because I think I want to have one of them on specifically just because I know I like to get their input on like what it means to kind of like to grow exponentially. Because this one person I'm thinking of, the other person too is a good friend. I think it'd be cool. But this one person I want to have on has seen like insane levels of success. And I'd love to have them on. Won't reveal who it is yet because I actually don't know if they agree to be on yet. But I would love to have them on just because I would love to hear their perspectives on content creation and even just art stuff too. Monado Max, yeah, I want to get Monado Max on. Oh, that'd be good. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, I'd love to have her on. Hell yeah. That's too funny. Talking about Smollett. Oh, Smollett would be cool to have on too. Yeah, we were talking about a lot of streamers on Twitch that definitely are definitely making some really cool content because they put their streams around the content. That's the whole point of what they do so well. That's why variety. I feel like you have to plan it out so well because if you want to make the content around your variety, you have to be able to make it interesting for people to watch in the first place. Just the plan. Boom. Sacks. Oh yeah, I'm getting tired. My head actually hurts from that hat. I don't know why my head just hurts right now. I might need to take an aspirin or something. I don't watch them, but it's cool as Smollett and Mom streams. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot she does too. That's cool. I know a lot of streamers who actually like their parents stream in some form or fashion. That's a cool little approach to something different. So good on them. But no, I do appreciate the 15 months of tier 1 painted raccoon. Same thing here. We gotta get some good streams going on so people can watch more, so they can subscribe. By the way, chat, if you have your Twitch Prime available, you can subscribe for free, like you did last month, I imagine. Just make sure your Amazon Prime account is linked to your Twitch account. You can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. Super beneficial to me. Also beneficial to you because you get a sub badge and some cool emotes. I don't have a Prime command, but check to see if you have a Twitch Prime ready to go. All that good stuff. Also, you get ad-free viewing, by the way, which is so useful because there's so many ads. Actually, not supporting the Viking himself. True, right? Why doesn't SB subscribe, all right? Come on, SB, I know you got Prime. My own moderator, and he's not subbed to me. So sad. You know what I might do? I think once I get my stuff, I'm also going to get a shower, too. Once I get all that and all the other content stuff I want to get done today, I might hop on the Minecraft server for a bit. But I also want to do more side order, but I'll probably do that later. But then I also want to do Pokemon stuff because I feel like Pokemon's going to start pulling me in more and more. So I gotta make sure I'm on top of everything else before I let the Pokemon bandwagon get me again. Not bandwagon, hype train. Because you haven't done a life use in a while. No, I'm not paying for your sub. You gotta spend it yourself. Burn out for Minecraft right now. That's fair, yeah. Once I got my project done, I feel like there's nothing really much to do right now besides wait for the dragon. And then there'll be other stuff we can start doing. Hey, no worries, Key. I hope you had a good time, dude. Have a good night. Chet Key is a one-of-a-kind guy. Gotta love him. Gotta love good old Key. The best. Hold on, let me see something here. I want to do a React Andy for something. I know. Love the Keyblade made himself. True. Where is it? I don't think I wanted to react to anything. I think it's just something I wanted to see. 3 years? Yeah, I think it's been 3 years now, Luke. Holy, 36 months. Wow. What? Yeah, so I don't forget that thing for later. Oh, of course. No, I got you. He reminds me of a koi fish swimming gracefully in a pond full of eggs. What? Whatever that means. Hold on. Let me get full one for life. There we go. Most of my subs are gifted subs, so I expect subs here for all my pain and suffering. No, I'm not gifting you a sub. Maybe Chicken Dog or Daniel McGee can gift you a sub. I think it means fish eggs. A koi fish swimming gracefully in a pond full of eggs. That's too funny. But yeah, so if in case you didn't know too, by the way, chat, since no one redeemed it yet, which is good because we'll have to save it for next stream. But I have a channel points redemption. Your finest caviar. There's a channel points redemption. There you go. SB did it first. So it's basically what happens is you get to pick the colors of the stream. You get to pick the color of the lamp, the light that shoots light behind me, as well as the switch case or the switch dock. And it's only redeemable once per stream, so you get to pick the colors, and then those are the colors for the remainder of the stream, essentially. So I'll have to do more stuff like that. Continuing on. Yellow like my pizza? Well, too late. You can't redeem it now because we're nearing the end of the stream. Teehee. Yeah, I'll give it back to you, though, so you can see it for next time. But the point of it is, you want to make sure you're the first person there. You want to make sure you're the first person... Also, hydro check. I can do that. You want to make sure you're the first person to the stream so you can actually redeem something like that. I refunded USB, don't worry. Don't you worry. Also, end stream is still there too for 200,000. Oh, I forgot to say splash. Whoops, I got you. I haven't said that in a while. Splash. I'm running out of water. That's why I gotta add more in. Also, you know how crazy hot it gets up here too? That's the only other thing is I just gotta make sure I'm not dying of the heat. Scammage. Horrendous scammage? That's not a scam. Little punk? Alright, bro. I'm not LD. I don't know what you're so concerned about there. Also, this is a great song. Where's PK? PK hates Persona 3. I'm calling it. Lucky Pepper. Shout out to Lucky Pepper. Ba, 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 ba. The Lucky Pepper. Luke, you have to get something in the back of your streams where it's like just a pepper, but you put a little name tag on it. And it's called the Lucky Pepper. Peppa Pig. As people like that, because it doesn't like pepperoni. The Lucky Pepper. Alright, see you later, Cisco. Talk to you later, dude. Have a good night. I could get a replica of that Mario Sunshine Pepper. Oh, sure, you can do that too, yeah. Oh, the Peppa Pig game? Hell no. Looks fun, but I probably wouldn't play it. I want to say goodbye to Cisco. I forgot his name's also Blue, so I got confused with how Luke spelled it, or Luke has his colored name. Like, mine's kind of like a turquoise, right? Let me see. Or not turquoise, like a purple magenta. It's just me saying yo. One day these quiet voices will be heard. Loud and clear, the story of the ones we miss. Great song. Turn up a little bit. Do I think else I want to cook? Probably not. I do want to work on my videos this weekend too. Also, oh, there is something I'm going to do this weekend. I'll announce it later on. That's pretty big, so I'll need the support of the chat to help me out with that. But I'll talk about that later on. So don't worry about that. Oh. Bum bum. Persona 3 Reload. Good song. Okay, I have 9 minutes to stall. What do I do? Do I watch the video for 9 minutes? That's probably what I'm gonna do. Give me. I'm gonna have a video I can watch for 9 minutes. The heck is this? Alright, it's been fun. I'm gonna head out. It was good finale of the stream, and it was awesome to see Key here. Want SpongeBob YouTube poop? Oh my god, that's a terrible idea. Alright, have a good night, Lukey. SpongeBob YouTube poop. This is gonna be such a bad idea. I don't think I wanna. The sky, hello, VG. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch any of these. These are terrible ideas. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Sponge Trick. Ugly, bro. Why am I looking at that? I'll give SB what you can see. Yeah. I'm not going to do that for SB. What about... I don't know, man. There's nothing to watch. Definitely not Nolan. Do. I got nothing to watch. Why is there nothing to watch? I need React content. I need to react to something. Please. Watch your Twitch clips. Oh, I can do Daily Dose. That's right. Oh, I got Daily Dose. Daily Dose. Boom. Got it.
Hello, everyone. This is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Damaged. My car is damaged. Where? Right here. If you want to see, you can come up.
True.
Would you tell her to get away from me? She's crazy.
Not damaged.
Oh, Dio. See?
Oh, that's sick.
This poor mailman got attacked by a turkey.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Oh, God! Get out!
Dude lost to a turkey. Whoa.
This guy was trying to do an interview when he got interrupted.
Have been with this northern white trainer for
Yikes. Hell
that is
no.
my Jane. She always make a long one.
Here's some good news. After 4 years, this dog finally learned how to use the doggy door.
Aww. The doggy. Ah, that's a classic.
What are the odds of their phone landing like this?
Oh, landed on top? Oh, that's sick.
This guy did not want to pay a parking fine. Does anyone know what this dolphin salamander thing is?
Nope. A little creepy looking.
This guy? I need to pee, but like, he's just watching me. How weird.
This billionaire donated $1 billion so the students can go to medical school for free.
The Albert
Oh, I
Einstein
saw this,
College
yeah.
of Medicine will be tuition free.
That's crazy.
This is called the atlatl, and it's one of the oldest hunting weapons our ancient ancestors used. This YouTuber decided to make his own version and try it out.
What? Like a giant ass arrow. Oh, you'll kind of launch it.
I knew the blades of a wind turbine were big, but this puts it in perspective.
That's what they cart sometimes down the road.
That is the end of this video. Hopefully this video put a smile on your face, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Later. Alright, watch one more. And then I'll be end of the night.
Oh, Oh, Hello
everyone,
everyone,
this
this
is
is
your
your Daily Dose of Internet. In case you didn't know, synchronized swimmers put gelatin in their hair before going to a competition.
Oh my god. Like a helmet.
This magician figured out how to move his fingers around.
How do you do it? What the heck?
This Norwegian news reporter picked a really bad time to do a segment.
Oh, got hit by the fish. Lost to a fish.
This beaker of oil looks like it's empty, but look what's hidden inside. Another beaker of oil.
Oh,
And look what's inside this beaker.
another one?
That's right. Another beaker of oil.
What?
And look what's inside this beaker. That's right. Another beaker of oil. And look what's inside this beaker. A tiny beaker of oil.
Imagine having a teacher that writes with invisible chalk.
Yeah, I can't see that at all, bro.
I don't know how this keeps happening, but these students rediscovered a lunchbox they left at school from a year ago.
Ew.
After a few days, he
What?
finally finished his puzzle.
Always gonna knock it over. Oh. That toe scuffed.
This cat owner realized that their cat refuses to eat their food unless they also have a side salad.
I guess we're getting my cat's a side salad then.
I guess most babies are born with incredible grip strength.
Aw, look at that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You did it!
So why are pony fights so goofy?
Goofy pony fights. Whoa, that's cool.
This
ladder.
little guy just discovered what shadows are. That is the end of this